5 the most popular Ukrainian foods. Ukrainian cuisine is going to be discussed in a current video. Hello guys, my name is Kate and I'm founder of the marriage agency Best Matchmaking. The time of vacations has already came to those of you who have been to Ukraine during holidays and know how much celebration Ukrainians had. And you surely know while it's holidays, Ukrainian tables are cracking of plates with different tasty dishes. It is true that Ukrainian cuisine is very diverse and hearty, so lots of you prefer coming back to Ukraine just to eat more of Ukrainian cuisine. I also often asked what Ukrainian cuisine is like. And today I decided to tell you about 5 most popular Ukrainian dishes in detail. You will find out everything about it and even the recipes, so you could try to cook it yourself. Now let's start our lesson to cooking the most favorite and popular Ukrainian dishes that everybody loves. The peculiarities of Ukrainian cuisine. Guys, Ukrainian cuisine represents Eastern European cuisine, and lots of you probably know Ukrainian borscht, salo, and Ukrainian dumplings as well. All of the Westerners who come to Ukraine want to try the original Ukrainian dishes with no variations and go to traditional Ukrainian restaurants where they could cook authentic classical borscht or dumplings. There are lots of regional differences of one and the same dish in Ukraine through, and every woman or man in Ukraine cooks his or her borscht in a different way. More of that, if you are invited to 10 families, you can be sure to try 10 different borscht variations. Ukrainian cuisine has been influenced by Polish, Turkish and Crimean Tatars cuisine. Ukrainians adore hosting guests, so if you ever come to that country, you will eat a lot. Now I will tell you about top 5 most famous Ukrainian foods that you can meet in any part of the country. Borscht can be truly called the symbol of the whole Ukrainian cuisine, and most of the people in the West are familiar with it. In fact, there are over 300 types of borscht. It can be called a mysterious dish because even if two cooks it make of the same ingredients, the taste will be completely different. Ukrainian borscht is a sort of a soup that usually includes such ingredients as cabbage, potato, onion, carrots, beetroot, parsley, and of course meat. Its color should be red, and it can be reached thanks to a large number of beetroot. It can be both a dish for meat lovers and vegetarians. If you are vegan, you can also try borscht while it be cooked without meat. Instead, people use beans. As a rule, they serve borscht with sour cream and garlic donuts. Ukrainian dumplings, entry or dessert. Dumplings, or as they are called in Ukraine, Vareniki, are another famous dish. The process of preparation is pretty time-consuming, but very easy. If you ever visited Ukraine, you will realize that none of the festivals can be held without this dish. And the peculiarity of that dish is its filling, while it can be both a dessert and main dish. Vareniki are made of dough filled with different filling, from the cottage cheese and strawberries to mashed potatoes and mushrooms. They can be filled with meat, cabbage and whatever you can imagine. So each housewife in Ukraine is obliged to cook vareniki. By the way, if you are lazy, simply go to the mall. And yes, you can buy vareniki in any mall or any food store. They are sold frozen and it takes only 10 minutes to cook them. The only thing which is needed to be prepared is boiled water. Potato pancakes, dironi. As you know, lots of Ukrainian dishes come to this country from other nations. And dirni is one of them, because they came from our neighbor Belarus. In Ukraine, dirni are quite popular and quick to make. They are a sort of potato pancakes made of finely shredded raw potatoes with eggs and flour. After you form a small pancake, you should fry them in a well-oiled griddle. The pancakes should become golden brown. Sour cream is one of the most famous toppings for many dishes and for dirni as well too. Such fried potato is very tasty and crispy. It is necessary to eat dirni while they are hot, because when they get cold they are not crispy anymore. Холодец, or so-called meat with gelatin. This cold snack is very popular both in Russia and Ukraine, and all Russian Ukrainian women know how to cook it. Moreover, this dish is one of the main dishes on the New Year table. The dish is made of meat gelatin. The process of preparing is really time-consuming and literally hot. Meat broth should be boiled for a very long time. Onions, bay leaves and carrots are added to the broth. It adds some specific taste to it. When you dip a finger into the broth and they come out sticky, the broth is ready. After that, it is necessary to take the bones out of the broth. The broth is poured into some sort of mold. After refrigeration, the broth hardens into gelatin. Usually, it should be eaten with horseradish or mustard. Is Ukrainian cuisine healthy? Ukrainian recipes are very diverse. Modern Ukrainians tend to lead a healthy way of life and do lots of sports, so they eat more salads, meat, fish, yogurts, etc. But traditional Ukrainian dishes contain a huge mixture of products. Traditional Ukrainian salads, for example, contain a lot of mayonnaise. Ukrainian meat is also very fatty. Western people love Ukrainian food because it's very tasty, but such recipes are not so healthy, of course, if you stick to a proper diet. So if you don't want to get some weight when being in Ukraine, try not to overeat traditional Ukrainian dishes. But modern Ukrainian restaurants serve a lot of healthy dishes as well, including not only Ukrainian cuisine, so don't worry, you will not be hungry for sure, and we'll have a good choice of dishes in any restaurants of Ukraine. But of course, if you want to feel the real spirit of this country, you should try at least the most famous national Ukrainian dishes. My name is Kate. I hope this video was interesting. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave your comments below. See you next time.